Monday until March, one game until the Big Ten tournament in Indianapolis. We welcome you to Ann Arbor for the regular season finale.
Retool at multiple points of this season, but Brenda Fries feels they're playing their best hoops right now.
Garzone knocks it against Mir McLean.
Yeah, nobody in the Big Ten makes more threes per game than Yarsen. She's made more than 300 in her career.
Well, former Indiana Hoosier turned Terp
today to try to make it 7-0.
28-5. That's the Terps record the last 5 Februarys. Beautiful.
Yeah, we talked about Silas Swords, Olivia Olson, but more capable scorers on this jersey will be retired at halftime.
Yeah, pretty cool when she does that. She did the same thing for Naz Hillman when the double zeros went up in the rafters a few weeks ago. Mila Holloway with the miss. And it's like second chances, but you could see 4th, 5th, 6th chances with how they hit the glass today. Hey, here's one for Maryland, and the putback goes for
in offensive boards.
Swords is tripped up and saves the possession for Michigan. Quarles Daniels finds her spot and puts home 2. It's usually a race to 40 for the Wolverines. They have not lost when they score 40 inside the paint.
Minimal minutes. The game before that limited to about 20 minutes today, but she's going to be big in that rebounding battle.
Holloway, 4% clip.
Yeah, it was one of their best three-point shooting nights of the season.
Ozzy Mamadou, much bigger. They can go 6'2", 6'2", 6'3" across the front line with her in there, as they do with this lineup. And Swords hits a mid-range. And this is 5-on-4 for Michigan. And with that numbers advantage, it's one of the most important players on the floor. Drive, kick, Brown. Stays hot. 3 in a month. And then she made 2 in overtime.
Ice in the veins.
It's Mack, turnaround. And there's the first miss in a while. And Maryland loves to keep their foot on the gas. Transition 3. Garzone got it.
Too easily get right to the paint, and nobody found the best three-point shooter in the Big Ten for all season long.
Here she is coming downhill in transition, and you said it.
She's so good at that little step through, using her body to. Kanoa has to be really careful here.
Top scorer and defender, and Olsen already up to 10 points.
Yeah, 5 for 5 on the floor. Most of it has been in this mid-range on the bench, but Walker has been playing well as of late.
Here is Walker, and the clock. No airspace for Swords. Now she finds some on the step through.
Everywhere on the floor, she's trying to fade off of some screens, but that time was able to just get creative on the step through.
Oh, nice 2 plays. So the Michigan lead is 8 in a hot shooting first half. And Swords
to try to keep her free from that third foul.
They could use her scoring too. Kanoa back in there and back in the book.
That's right. She is relentless at getting to where she wants to be.
Del Foss answers right back.
I'm mixing up the days. I don't know if it was yesterday, 2 days ago, but they shot the lights out of the ball. Almost walked away with the win in Carver Hawkeye.
Garzone a 3 and knocks it in. And Kanoa playing with 2 fouls. On the take on Olsen. Steps through and craftily scores again.
Lucia Kanoa playing with 2 fouls, but this is why Brenda Fries is putting her in the game.
Caves.
That's what I've got. That's what I meant.
I gotcha. Olsen takes the contact and won.
And this is how she won the game at Ohio State the other night. A right side drive protects her.
And she's got 15 first half points and another Michigan takeaway. Olsen hits ahead. Holloway skates to the rim.
Hard to believe that Olivia Olson is just a sophomore with the maturity and the IQ we've seen from her.
Ozzy 10 points in a return from injury. Olsen hits again.
She set up for her position, knowing that O'Connell was likely going to charge right into her.
Still perfect. Olivia.
Top of the list for Maryland after having 12 of them in the opening 20 minutes.
Olsen is on fire.
The jersey go up in the rafters at halftime. Olsen's looking like she's going to have hers up there in no time.
Oh, it's a trip for the Minnesotans.
She had a quiet first half, just 2 points. Good to see her aggressive early.
Sofakanik counters.
Sofakanik, a nice piece for them on the interior.
Garzone, her 4th 3 of the afternoon. It leads to a Michigan broken floor. And Swords hops in and ducks it home. Has a different matchup. And turns it back out with Olsen guarding her. Kanoa, there's the runner again. 20-30. It's open to her. Nazi Mamadou wraps around for a Mac 3. And Macy Brown in her hot shooting into the post for Olsen. And a rainbow dances home.
And then she just stepped into the middle of the post and sealed and posted her defender.
Michigan looking to close out the regular season with a win, and Delfosse helps the cause with an and one. Showed you those #1 seeds. Michigan is on the 2 seed line as of today for the NCAA tournament. And Swords stays with it. Another and one.
Let's see, we've talked Olivia Olsen all game, but Sila Swords, another sophomore. It's incredible to think these players are so young. I mean, that's finishing over the top of 6'3" Garzon, getting a run.
Is a 1 seed still possible? NCAA tournament?
Top teams in the country with such a young core.
Here's Brown, back to the rim. No numbers for Maryland. Wilson late joining it. Mack attacks anyway and banks it home late in this third quarter. Swords trying to break free. Her 3 rolls down. Late in the quarter, Maryland one last heave. It's short. And after all that, Swords sends Michigan into the huddle right where they were at halftime.
Here from Kim Bardzarico. Olivia Olsen has 26 points in this game, so they run her off of a screen right into a handoff. Look at all the defenders. Their back goes to that corner, and all eyes are on Olsen. That allows Sila Swords to come off of 2 screens, and credit to Okanawa for eventually fighting through it. But
Dudley full steam ahead. Count it.
Really confident take from the sophomore Kendall Dudley, first year as a Wolverine, transferred in from UCLA, and just.
Here's Walker, and banks it home.
Heat check shot for Swords, wide open.
Brown took it on the chest. They play on. Deep 2. Oh, banked around the second half. Trailed by 15 at halftime. Walker turned away, stays with it, and an acrobatic shot for Kendall Walker.
She brings a toughness to this team. Her role 24 hours or so left in the Big Ten season.
Shoulder fake. McLean kept the pivot.
Volleyball. Getting into the paint. Their athletic guards. Oh, that could have been another charge. Brenda Fries wanted it. Players taking advantage of it. Mila Holloway. Oh, maybe a charge, but she gets the 2.
Code as her scoring record number.
We can't give out any more details than that.
No, we don't want any identity theft or funds to be stolen, but that's how much they love Caitlin Flaherty here. Olsen on the reverse.
Of Olivia Olsen. She could score from anywhere on the floor. She's built for the perimeter, but at 6'1", they really like to put her in that post area against some matchups. She had a smaller guard to see in my March Madness bracket.
Oh, a true national title threat. Delfosse reigns in a 3.
And some disruptions quickly with their defense. Some steal to scores. That's where they've been at their best.
Delfosse! Michigan had a shot to tie at the end of that game. 3 ball. Holloway! Michigan. In her last regular season home game. Kanawa spins it home and 1. Holloway. 5 to shoot. Brown on the drive. And Brown, a strong move.
Swords and Olsen are both going for 20 or more.
And a senior day basket for Allie Van Timmeren with good days on their senior day, and Michigan heading into the Big Ten tournament with a top 15 win, 87-69.